I've done this to where like I've seen there's a girl I was interested in and she just moved on like this. I was just like,
forgot about the boy.
I just like, wait a minute, I don't do that. I ain't never lost before, but I'll let it. I've got an L on my board. I'm like 48-1. That's fine.
Serious to fun as the week is done. Serious to fun as the week is done.
Hey,
serious to fun as the week is done. Hey, as the week is done.
I fuck with that. I fuck with that.
That's what I'm talking
I like it.
You see how it seamlessly just went up like that?
I like it.
That gets lit with it. That gets lit with it.
We had to bring the Vegas energy because look at where we're at.
Look, we were at. We just want to shout out my man Eli right here, okay? For taking us out here because this is going to be something special, right? We got a good episode cooking.
Yeah.
We got the man himself.
Yep.
I like another intro. Give me something.
Yes, because the man Elijah, okay? BLITZ, he's a workout guru. The man works out.
Okay.
Okay?
You got
okay.
that.
He's a worldwide traveler.
Yep.
All right. He be going here, there, and then there as
that.
well. Okay? And he's a
And
creative visionary.
I
Okay?
appreciate that.
He doesn't think inside the box. He thinks outside the box and then outside of that. You feel me? So that is what you're getting for this man right here. And that's who we have the pleasure to sit down with. Cheers to that. Yes.
Cheers to that. Cheers to that.
That's like electrolytes right there.
Elijah.
Of course, we got the BCAAs, y'all.
Elijah, my man, how you feeling today, bro?
I'm living good. I'm living good. It's a good day. I'm blessed. Sure. I'm real blessed. We're here in Vegas right now, so we're at the house. I'm blessed. I've been to, what's today? Today is Saturday night. It is holiday season.
Holiday season in full effect, my guy.
It's holiday season, man. I'm feeling amazing. I can't wait till the family gets out here for Christmas and stuff like that.
I love
Depends on when this episode airs,
Yeah,
I don't know.
No, that's this Friday. That's this Friday.
Okay, this is coming out
That's 6 days from now.
It's a holiday episode.
It's a holiday episode.
I'm feeling good. I'm looking forward to the new year, really. I'm taking on, because a lot of people may not know this, I take on clients twice a year, actually, for fitness stuff. I do once at the beginning of the year, and then I do another thing mid-year, too, like June-ish, right then around there. Because I'm a little bit more intimate with my clients.
This is true. More hands, more one-on-one.
Yeah, because, I really do an end-to-end type of architecture on things where, I need to know what your real schedule is, like where you working, where you living, who you're having fun with, things like that.
Oh, you get down to the gritty.
Yeah, we doing that. Because when you just give somebody hey, go do this and that, I wanted to build a relationship with you. So that way we can actually get some progress in different angles. Because if I go, just here's the workout, here's some food, what if you don't really eat that?
Right?
That's real.
What if that's not your lifestyle? What if you, like myself, you might have to go from here to here to here.
You're on the move.
And a lot of different people, there's a lot of people out there that have to go travel to India for work and go look up, factories and things like that. Okay, well, what do I eat here that's gonna fit with that? What about my gym schedule? Things like that.
You really personalize it. Like you really get down to this is for you.
And you definitely do. And there's a niche amount of people that do that for all these different people out there. Because if you're in C-suite or wherever you're at in the world, you need someone that can be adaptable to what your program is, right?
Facts.
You can't just get the kind of everyday person that just says, okay, here's this and that. And they need to be palatable, meaning like understanding your palate and what you really prefer. Like, okay, I may prefer, everybody. Look, I like sushi, man. Look,
Let them know.
Look, I gotta have it in the palate, man. It's gotta be right there. It's gotta be in there. So integrating that in is important, right? So, and the lifestyle factor, like, okay, what if, you might have to go to a dinner date.
Okay.
People aren't accounted for that. So trainers just give you the home meals, but what about if I go out? What if I'm a person, and if I go out?
I didn't even think about that, to be honest.
Yeah, if I go out, I need to know what to eat when I go out. And then that goes into a little bit of coaching. Okay, hey, the way you order, how you talk to the staff and things like that, is highly important because you don't want to seem like, oh, I'm eating certain foods, this and that, because a lot of different business people or people in entertainment,
right,
they might have to do a lot of meet and greets and go to a lot of different places, right? So when they do that, they're going to definitely need to understand, okay, what's on the menu? I need to know before I go to, Sweet Fish or Sexy Fish or whatever in Miami, and then I have to go to London the next day, and I got to go here. I need to understand it because not everyone's going to just order box meals. You can order meal prep when you get there, but you might not like
You do
that.
a lot of homework to know your client.
You have to. If you don't, if they're not doing homework on just the client themselves, you probably don't have a client.
Okay, there you go. I mean, that's it. Hey, somebody had to say it.
That's real.
They don't trust you, and then B, they probably don't like you. And
right.
they is trying to make themselves feel better, and they gave you the money already, so it's like, well, here's my 400, 500,000, whatever it is, and they give you that money, right? And you see a lot of people, they pay a lot more for more intimate connections on things, and you might see like the big names in fitness, whoever they may be, they do it too. You just are not going to see it on their regular page. You're going to see, because like imagine you're Adam Sandler or something like that. You're looking for a trainer. You go find a trainer. You found the guy that you're looking for, but you might not know who that person is. But they're providing intimate services and they're catering to people in a way that's private. They're not just exposing like, oh yeah, I'm with him right now. Come on down. Like I'm with the homie right now. Like the homie. What are you talking about? You don't have a client ever again. You're never going to be, your name's gone.
I see. There's professionalism to it.
Yeah.
And with the ability to be so, I would say, like personalized with their client, right? What skills have you seen yourself grow with that into your personal life? Because you talked about building relationship. You talked about being adaptable. My guy, men out here just trying to do one of the two just to get, you feel me, with the right person.
Now you speaking the truth. I mean, God rain down on me because like, look, man, when you building these skills here, interpersonal skills and a lot of these different skills, you can take them with you into like the different relationships that you may have outside. So when you approach a woman, right? Okay, how do you want to approach her? How do you want to talk to her? What type of image do you want to convey? Who do you want to actually be? Are you going to be nice, kind, caring, and loving and affectionate? Or do you just want to be a jackass? You know, who do you want to be? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want to have a little suave with it, right? You want to kind of come off and say, okay, this is who I actually am, and not who I want to be. You got to be that guy.
Type.
Don't, because she gonna see through it eventually.
That is true.
You can pull up and lie. But it's not gonna serve you a lot of good stuff there.
It's not gonna last.
It's not gonna last. You gotta come in there with intentions and say, okay, this is who I really am. If you can, I know who I am. I know who I am. I'm comfortable in my own skin. But augmenting yourself and trying to be someone else, because chit chat. Oh yeah, she like this type of thing. So you're like, well, if I. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I act like this.
She might.
That's what I'm saying. But now we're entering dangerous territory because a lot of people do that more often than they realize.
I do,
especially in a relationship, right?
Yeah.
But how important is it to have your core values maintained, though? To make sure that they're not being, messed around, jumped around, changed up, just because you're trying to either impress a person or for the betterment of the relationship, because we've seen compromise,
man.
Right? We've seen
people compromise,
man. And I think, okay, when I'm thinking about core values here, I think for myself, like maintaining yourself is highly important, right?
Number one,
you need to, whatever your core values are, you need to bring that in first. When they say the imaginary table, put that on the table first.
Okay,
you got to put your core values there, because not everybody's core values is the same. I think a lot of times people may think, the house with the kids and the dog and this and that may be the first thing that people thinking about. But wait a minute, it's villains on the street there.
There you go.
Wait a minute, it's some evil people out there.
Ooh.
So what if that girl managed to say, I might want to wait to do X, Y, and Z, and I, may have past trauma, or I may have went through a bunch of different things in my life that kids ain't for me right now, or marriage might not be for me, right?
That's huge.
You know what I'm saying? So things are changing. It was 24, 25. Like, I'm looking at 2030. What is the world going to be in 2030?
It's going to change. I think it's going to change. I think the whole relationship scene is going to change.
It has changed. Honestly, if you think about it just for us, it has changed since 2015.
Facts.
Bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bro, it is literally different. I remember you used to put a number on the back of a goddamn fucking Instagram post. Yeah! You used to go scroll and go, all right, 3, 2, 3, whatever. Bet, hit me up.
Oh God,
and then she would say, okay, I'm gonna hit you up.
Threw it back to us.
Yeah,
Man.
That was a throwback
but
right
now
there.
you gotta slide appropriately. See, now you gotta think about appropriate DM slide. Oof.
Do you think it's gotten? Do you think it's changed?
Oh, it changed so much because if you think about like a DM slide or just the liking pictures, this and that, this whole environment, or even meeting people out in public, like when you go places and stuff like that, you might meet a person. I'm not gonna say catch a vibe. You might just low key just meet a soul. You might meet a new person and create a new connection. Yeah. But how you want to do that, that's important. You can't just, it depends on the person. You have to be able to read that person because what they're looking for might not be what you're looking for.
I think you hit a
he hit a good point. And you know what? The reason I asked that, right? Yeah. Because there's a lot of people that still go out there and like, they'll put the heart eyes on some girls' posts and they'll do it to like 10 girls, 30 girls, right? And then they'll just do it. And then I feel like those people get practically no attention.
Absolutely.
And I feel like that people, they have definitely changed the way that, what's the quality of a DM slide or something like that
man.
is. But there's still people that do that. And, how do you, what is to that person?
So, I mean, I think, I guess at where I'm at today, like in the people that I try to, keep around me and things of that nature, it is definitely a competitive market. Is the word I would really use. It's very competitive in a lot of, there's just people out there. I done seen dudes, they play the game, okay, well, I'm gonna just figure out where she's at. Like, okay, I like the way this person looks. Okay, Instagram stalker type shit. Like, if you think about it, you take a second, you research the person. You said, I'm not gonna follow the person yet, but I know where you usually are at. And then you go to said place. So like, I've had people that tell me like, oh yeah, this person goes to this gym around this time. I'm like, word?
Oh.
So you gonna go there?
Whoa.
Like, word? I ain't going. I'm not putting up like that. I still believe in like, it should just happen, it should happen naturally, right?
I believe it.
Somebody gotta be there. You can't like go for that person. If you going to meet that person or you waiting on the elevator all the time, oh, this person normally gets here at this time, like, wait a minute, you playing the lottery game here. Let's just relax. God got something for you. But you just gotta like allow that relationship to build, and you gotta allow it to actually happen. You can't just be out in the field like
trying to force it and try to put it.
You gonna pull up on somebody and they don't even know who you are. Come on now. You're not doing that.
You're right.
You ain't doing that.
That is stock energy.
That's very, very.
It is kind of interesting because you look at things in kind of like the nightlife scene. Yeah, we're obviously out in Vegas,
right?
And I can imagine that happens so often.
Oh man,
like it's almost like people make profit off doing that. Right?
Social profit. You hit on a point. Social profit right there. So when people do that and they play the phone game, I try to teleport. I'm a teleport. I'm not even finna lie. So when y'all see this, I'm a teleport again because I'm not gonna be where you at. Like, because I know how it works. When for some reason, my name may make a little bit more noise than usual. So when I'm in a certain location, I know for a fact it's not gonna get leaked out, but someone's gonna text someone like, "Oh yeah, guess who's here?" in a nice, casual way. It's not mean or malice, but if my name is there and then all of a sudden someone else is there, you got to watch yourself. You got to watch yourself, watch your energy, and really control, where you want to be and what time you want to be there.
Now you can only control so much, right?
Yeah.
You can only do so much. You can only control what you can do and what you're capable of. But how can you control the amount of time and energy you put into someone and something until you realize, yo, it's not worth it, Like, how can you kind of give yourself a gauge? Is it a time limit? Is it dependent on what who you're helping, what you're helping them with? How can you kind of gauge if this person is worth my time?
And I think here's how I'll kind of phrase that, right? The more time you've put into a relationship, the more time you're gonna kind of give it, right, to maybe let it heal or fix it or see the ins and out. If you're in like a 3-month thing, already acting crazy, well then, You're fired. You're fired.
Oh,
Fired.
yeah.
Please do not contact this phone ever again.
Yeah,
and
no.
your membership is actually revoked. So
Gone.
I don't want to see you. My friends don't want to see you. Nobody wants to see you. Don't come over here anymore. So, but you know what I mean? In all seriousness, like you put in years in it, right? You'll give it a little bit more leg room and more growth to maybe fix itself, right? And it also depends on the issue. Cause like, you know, if for example, let's just say, you know, a he's cheated or a girl's cheated, whatever the case may be, there may be room to fix that. Was it a one-time thing?
True.
Was it on accident? Question mark? I don't know what no accident.
Accident is crazy. Hey, anybody saying that that's an accident
no
is
accidents, man.
Right.
Come
That's
on.
crazy.
But like an accident, whatever we want to call that, right?
Mistake.
You know, it depended on what actually transpired. That might depend on that. Maybe you never really know what the actual internal issue is, but I think the longer you go, you kind of give it a little bit more leg room. You kind of allow it to grow and kind of hit the different gaps and things like that.
Right.
Say, okay, well, you're going through that. I'm gonna be here for you. Because guess what? If you're doing something for a long period of time, I'm gonna be here for you. It's probably the most important thing you can probably hear out your mouth. I am going to be here for you. That's it. That right there, that thing needs to be on the shrine of things because people go through things. You maybe have a bad day at work.
Facts.
I mean, you might have a bad workout. Shit, I'm sorry you couldn't lift it. Thank you. Shit. Thank you.
That's sometimes all you need.
Thank you. I'm gonna get to it. You're gonna do better next time. Thank you. I swear. Thank you. I'm gonna do better next time.
Nice.
But you know, it's that's support right there, right? But you know, that'll only die down depending on the issue. Like if it's a workout thing, like look, bro, you're gonna have to figure that out.
It's crazy that you said support because I've been trying to tell Blitz, all right, us as men, we don't get enough support. I don't think
Not
so.
as much, no.
No, none.
I don't think so.
Zero.
You feel me?
Zero.
So define what masculinity means today, because we in 24 heading to 25.
We
right?
basically in 25 now.
Exactly.
We almost there.
And we still getting no help. So
days away.
Define masculinity right now. Because I feel like over the time, over the years,
it changes. And I think masculinity in 2024, 2025, we in 25, it has changed from where we were at then and how we're moving forward, right? So I think about it like, okay, what is it going to look like in 2030? In 2025, 2030, whatever we're looking at here,
right.
It's really, first of all, you have to handle yourself with emotional control. That's probably one of the most important things. So when, for example, like if somebody makes you mad and you're in a public setting, how do you handle that?
True.
You know, because maybe you're out and we'll use an easy example here. You out. And let's just say this, I like a certain type of woman, right? You know, I like them.
Right. You feel me?
I like them looking pretty attractive,
Absolutely.
right? So they're gonna cause a lot of attention, right? But what if this attractive woman attracts other men?
Right.
You know,
how are you going to?
And that's what I'm saying. So, are you gonna be comfortable enough to say, she don't want him, this and that, or are you gonna be the crash out dummy?
The crash out dummy.
Yeah, you're gonna be up in every section.
Don't be that crash out.
Hey, where's she at? Oh, wait a minute. You got a gun on you? What are you doing in here?
Oh, no.
No, sir.
Oh,
Yo.
Take this girl out of here today. Everybody leave. This guy need her bad. What do you mean? So, emotional control. Can you control yourself emotionally? Then that's like the financial control. Because I'm going to say financial control because that goes with each other too, because some people lack financial control. I've seen people with tons of money that can do certain things, but they blow it all, or they may not invest it the right way. They just maybe lack that common sense. But financial control to say, okay, I don't need to go to every designer store in 24 hours and spend $50,000. What is wrong with your brain?
That's what I'm
because
saying.
You cannot afford that. What is wrong with you? And I don't want to hear any complaints about it after. So financial control, and then also like your friendship circle. Like I think people, when we say, the lack of support, masculinity, you got to be able to maybe talk to a guy that you know and trust and love, that you've known. See, y'all locked in. That's what I'm saying. And I got the same thing. So it's just kind of like understanding, okay, well, hey, bro, I'm going through this one situation here. I don't feel comfortable enough to talk about this situation with anyone else. and I need you to just talk me through it. My parents may not know, you know, my other friends may not know, but I need you to kind of get me through this one thing right here because I don't really need this information going out here. And I think about it like when we use the B word, we're going to say that because we're going to say it, we're going to talk about it. Because I think about the easy situation is like what happened. And I love Kobe. I love Kobe Bryant but the way he handled that situation when he was going through a situation that involved legal things and to throw his best friend Shaq out
under
there.
Under the bus.
I see
what you mean. I see what you mean.
Okay. Emotional control. Why you gonna blame someone else for what they're doing in their house? He was there with me. What? My homie would never.
Right.
You better take that to the chest.
Right.
You are not throwing me under the bus for what you did. If she's mad at you, she ain't mad at me. What you calling me for? Hey, yo, I know we was at that party together. What are you talking about? I was never at the party. Click. That's a setup question. Who called another man like that? Hey, yo, we was at the club, the strip club, in fact, at this time to this time. Yes or no? Are you held under distress?
Yeah, right.
Like, you don't never sound like that. You don't even sound like you would say something like that. So, you know, being able to be a man and come to your friend, that's important right there.
Man,
and I think you got to couple that with like the normal responses of being able to take care in a certain way. And when we say take care, that is a big thing because you can't, it's not just paying for something and doing this and doing that.
It takes more than that.
Because that's a transaction if we keeping it like that.
Ooh.
If you just paying and paying and paying and paying, you're like, well, here's some money. Do something with it. She don't like you.
Oh, absolutely not. You know what? You bring up a good point with a lot of this stuff. And, you know, something that's kind of interesting to me, and this is a question that not a lot of people can answer because there's not a lot of people in this boat. But for those that are in this boat, right,
Facts.
It's different. Okay, what does social media exposure, how does that play an impact into things like relationships and things like that? Because like, I'm going to be real. Like, for example, you know, when you're out there and you know a lot of people,
man,
that social media game play, especially when you post content, when you do things like that, that could take a toll on somebody's mindset. And there's a lot of people that want to creep their way be toxic into it. You know what I mean?
And
how does that play an impact?
That's probably one of the best questions so far, just quite yet, because when you really think about like social media and what it is, I look at it, the lens, I'm gonna start with a couple lenses. So the first lens I'm gonna use, the female that's trying to up and come, this and that. And I know there's this one person I'm thinking about in my head that plays the political game of I'm going to talk to as many physical human people as possible, get them to like me and love bomb people when like you really don't like them. Because like, you know you don't like these people. you tell me, you done text me, I don't even like these, but why you lying to them? They know you don't like them though. Like they gotta know you don't fuck with them. Like you just commenting the comment, you don't really like them though. Like, come on, bro, we know this. So, you know, social politics are heavily involved in social media. That I think when you think about social media, social politics is the degree you gotta get an A in. Because that right there, in seeing between the lines and understanding what a real friend is and how friendship should be, social politics will tell you like that person is just trying to climb. They're not trying to actually be a homie. They're just trying to like, I just need a comment. I need this, that, you know. And maybe it's not monetized, but they're using the social politics to say, well, I'm better than this person because I have this and this and that. But your soul isn't aligned with what you're saying. You ain't really, your soul is the hope. Because like you ain't a good person in real life. So, you know, being able to, you know, understand that part and then being able to understand, okay, relationships, if you have too much motion, you're doing too many things, sometimes it's off-putting to some people. Sometimes it's okay. But the appeal to all groups, they're not gonna appeal to all groups. It's kind of like you would never think in your day in life that Miss Megan Good, if she, no disrespect to that man, John, okay? My guy, John, out there, no disrespect. But you're never gonna think that Miss Megan Good just gonna hop off the plane and just gonna come talk to somebody at a certain level, right?
You right.
You know what I'm saying? So, in the world that we live in, some people think, well, I can get to this person. They're reachable. They're kind of in the same area, but you don't really know that person.
You don't.
You don't know what they're doing and none of these things. You just see a person you may like, and they may have the things that you may want, but
that's the idea of falling for the idea, not the actual person.
Yeah, falling for the concept almost.
You falling for lust.
Because you said it. This is just a picture.
Man.
This is a
this is the picture, bro. It's literally it's a black box. It's got some layouts. You get the ads, right? You gotta Instagram gotta get paid because you know they Zuck making billies, right? So it's framed up in a way to serve you up content to where, okay, well, dang, this person living a great life. This and that's like, yeah, I'm I'm doing all right, but like maybe I just wanted to be alone today and not really talk to nobody. And I think for myself, I get caught in the game of having to be personable a lot more than less.
Okay.
Meaning
intentionally personable?
Yeah, intentionally, because like sometimes, like if you're going out in the public and you may see someone, what if I just went to the bar and just get a drink by myself? This and
just
that.
wanted
Just wanted to chill out, but somebody may see you there. Somebody might know you, this and that. So you gotta click back. You gotta click back out of just like I was just decompressing, right? And I was just because sometimes maybe I'll go to a gym and I'll say I'm gonna go here and just go work out.
I just want to lock in.
Just want to lock in, have a slow day. Nothing crazy, just a slow little hour, pass some time, listen to some music and jam out, right? But that may not be what that person may want from you at that point. They might have wanted conversation.
They may want a workout advice.
Or support or this or that. And they're like, look, I need you to be doing that thing again. I need you to be funny right now. What? Like right now? Like today? Yeah. But like I ain't
I'm off the clock. Like,
I'm off the clock right now. So, you know what I'm saying?
Because social media having such a big impact, right? People kind of get lost in the reality and talk about real life, in person, and on the internet, okay?
Man.
Elijah.
Yeah.
Is there still game in today's world, okay? Because hear me out.
Okay.
Hear me out.
Okay.
I feel like our men are lacking.
Yeah.
You feel me? In the updated ways to properly approach women, okay?
Oh, there they are.
You feel me? You feel me? Because a lot of them are relying too much on that, like we said, that new DM game, right? We did mention that, right? They're relying too much on that.
Man.
You feel me? A lot of them are scared to get in the field.
Man, I'm in the field all the time, and I'm going to just say it like this. If you stay in the field, you got a jersey on, hey man, you gonna get some points. I'm telling you, you're gonna get some points. You're gonna get some points.
So you
said
if you in there,
you're gonna put some points on the board.
You're gonna put a point on the board. But the thing is like, look, I try my hard, and I think for me, I get caught with, okay, I know who watching me before I approach. So I have once again, we're political officials now. We gotta remember that in the back of our head. Social politics, it's a lot to think about. So when you talk to one and you didn't talk to the other one, she may saw you talk to her, so now you can't talk to that one. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Because you don't want to get.
Wait a minute.
You know what, bro? Hold on. Stop. Hold on. I got something for y'all. Because I actually might pull around and disagree with that one.
Oh, you gonna
hold on. No, look. I'm gonna spin this because personally, right? I've seen. Hold on.
It does work here and there. I'm not gonna say it don't.
No, sometimes, and I don't know what it is.
It may work.
It's just that popularity effect. It's
100%.
If one talks to this, like there's been times in situations where I've seen, let's just put this in perspective of somebody else, right?
Fact.
I've seen somebody that should have, it's about to go down for them.
Yeah.
This girl here that he talked to, this girl here that he talked to, and I'm like, it's over with.
Oh no, it's not.
Then they all find out. And they want him even more.
Yeah, no, it's even.
They want him even more.
It's so bad. It's like that's such a I'm gonna just raise my hand. I am guilty as charged.
Yo.
And, I do my best out here to try to keep my energy a little. Sometimes I'm having a good day.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm having.
And it exudes. It just be coming out.
Sometimes I'm here. Come on over here because I got something I want to talk to you about real quick.
Absolutely.
But and it's just, it's nothing to really stop that. But I do know cognitively, like, I know, like, okay, if that option's there, maybe I'm going to wait for a second because guess what?
What?
I need to plant the seed for a second. Wait a minute.
There you go.
We gardening. I don't need it Q1 of right now in 25. I might want that Q3. I need to set my plan up, my strategic roadmap here. Okay. I know I want this one. Let's give you a tryout. Okay, a proper tryout.
Right.
We're not giving you a janky one. You know,
No.
it comes with amenities. You know,
So you're patient.
I'd rather be patient for the good stuff than just grab them all together. Come on, guys, you guys all come with me. So let's let's relax a little bit. And I think for me, when I go to new places and different that, because I'm in all these different cities, I'm going back and forth. I try to move a little slower than faster because you don't want too much momentum because the expectations goes through the roof.
Okay.
And then you're touching too many people and that's too much reach. That's 6 degrees of separation. So, you know, for the people out there that don't understand that, when you talk to one person, you're talking to 6 people. And if you multiply that, you didn't talk to the whole fucking world. So let's slow down a little bit there and make sure you have created an image that is nice and referable to others. Because once you talk to that one girl, she talks to 6 other girls. Wait a minute. He was real nice to me. He smells real good. He took me here. He did this. He did that. Okay. I got 5 more souls.
That you just attracted.
5 souls that I just wanted just to say hi, right? Now that's from one single person. I didn't do anything else for that one person, right?
You're right.
So let's slow down on that one. Then you meet the next person. And if you're in a gymnasium, for the gym people out there, you know, I think a lot of guys make that mistake. They go too fast.
Oh, yeah. They be quick.
So they move quick.
They be quick.
Like this. They see when I got to get that first. Wait, you could go first, but I promise you, you don't want to go after me. I swear to God. Hey, bro. You ain't never gonna see her again.
Let them know.
Okay.
You
I respect that.
I gotta respect that. That was good.
Tighten up over here. So I'm just saying, because I've been like, bro, you sure? Okay, all right, man. Do your thing, because I promise you, she says something to me, I'm going to just leave it alone. I'm going to wait, and I'm going to be chill about it. But I think nowadays, that having game is understanding. You may not have to go get every single girl and beg and plead your case like, hey, do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? Just wait a second. If she wants to do something, maybe she want to do something. But, you know, not going too fast, that's a good thing. Moving slower is better than moving faster. I don't know who told somebody, I have all of the roses in my hands and I'm ready to take you out. Like, wait a minute here, bro. Just relax, bro.
I think a lot of people can't be patient. A lot of people cannot be patient about that.
No.
And everybody, I think the natural movement is to move quick. And one thing I've always said is, you know what I mean? Nothing good comes quick.
No.
Nothing good comes quick. And it's like when you don't have time, when you're just such in a rush, when you move fast, you make mistakes.
Facts.
A lot of mistakes happen.
That's good.
You're only ruining your personal image by doing that.
And that right there is a huge thing. And I think for me, when I go out or wherever I'm at, I try not to get my social out like that because I want to meet people. Like I want to make sure they understand who I am first before I bring them in and they see all this. You know, I don't want that because then you're going to send my stuff to all these people and I don't know who you're sending it to. Because like if you're sending it somewhere, I don't really know who the person, and then I might meet this person like, hey, I've heard about you. Heard about me. Heard about me. Wait a minute. What? I ain't heard about you though. I don't know who you are. Oh, I got to meet you with you. So clearly this person like, you do my thing. So, you know, moving slow and understanding, okay, maybe at first I want to know who the person is. I want to know who they are. I want to know what they move like, things like that. And what are they actually interested in? Like, if we're thinking about potentially moving into something like that, then, you know, it has to be the right thing.
And all that takes time.
That's what I'm saying. And some people want to play the skip game. And I think for me, I want to fly to Barbados. Let's start there. Start there. What?
Oh my gosh.
What?
Bro, I'm telling you.
Barbados? It's not on my roadmap. Not this year. So I might see you in 27. So don't know what you're doing this year, but I will not be taking you there. So moving slower. Let me see, you know, what are you trying to do, this and that? And I noticed some women are doing that too now. I got predators on me. They be like watching like this. Where you at? Yeah. Oh. This nigga here, he a lying ass. This man here. But you gotta move slower, and when you allow yourself to move slow, you win a lot more. You win way more.
I think it just gives you a better overall look.
When you move it slow?
Yeah, because I've always been the type of person that, you know, it's actually insane, but people get frustrated because like you want me to chase something, I'm not gonna chase. I'm not here to chase that. You know what I mean? Especially when it comes to something from a person.
I got one for you. I play tag, but I don't chase though.
Ooh, you play tag? I like
tag.
that.
I play tag with you.
Hey, that's good. That's good.
You it?
You it? That's good.
Because like when you do that, it keeps a little interest going.
Absolutely.
So like
it's back
you
and
know,
forth.
like you're gonna have to put something. You gotta go do something. Like if I go do one thing, you're gonna have to do something else. Because like I'm not gonna be the only one racing, right? But you're gonna put your shoes on and lace them up, and we're gonna have to see what's going on here. Because you know, and I think for myself, you never want to have to be trying to keep up with someone. Baby love, you're gonna have to keep up with me. So, but anyway, you can do whatever you want. But in reality, you just play tag and see what they're on and kind of like, you know, see what they're up to and things like that. But you should be interesting enough for them to want to, you know,
tag back
and play around and see what's up. And, you know, it might not be something like immediate and this and that, but that's the thing. You might get something that spins the block 2 years after. You might get something in 3 years, 1 year, 20 months.
Life be working like that. Life,
You just give it time. But that's the thing. Some people want McDonald's.
They want fast and ready.
Shout out to Mickey D's, man. Look, sponsor the goddamn video. But like, look, so they want that. But look, Ocean Prime or whatever, you might have to take a little time. They don't, when you go to a restaurant like that, they don't even tell you how long the food is gonna be. They might say, look, we're backed up here and this meat cooks over 60 minutes. Are you sure you would like to get the 60-minute slow cook? I'd absolutely like to get that. The slowest cooked meat that you have and the longest thing it takes is gonna taste the best. And it's probably their boxed item on the menu and it has a warning around it. Warning to knock you out is the best thing here. Whatever it says, and it is. It's the best thing they got. You know, if you get the brisket, whatever you get, it's falling off. It's so delicious, right? It's good.
I love that.
You move it, like you think about that. Everything come with a little time. You go to McDonald's, you looking at the thing like, I could eat this.
Yeah.
It's edible.
Yeah.
It's edible, but
now, to play to that though, to play on that, right? I think there's situations out there where sometimes where you let something like sit for too long, you might burn it.
Oof.
Now I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's a fact. I've done that. I gotta raise my hand.
He talking.
Because I've heard, even in situations, there's been times where not only burn it, but then they burn themselves.
This is true.
You know what?
Or you let someone else
ride.
You let someone go take your steak.
Bro,
really?
The game has changed too much. Too much. I mean, Jesus Christ. I'm talking like, I've done this to where like I've seen, there's a girl I was interested in and she just moved on like this. I was just like,
forgot about the boy.
I just said, wait a minute, I don't do that. I ain't never lost before, but I'll let, I got an L on my board. I'm like 48-1. That's fine. But it's one right here. You really caused me an issue. I need you to clean your act up. Everybody else know what it is. You just clearly don't. But, if you get into a situation like that, and you can kind of tell, because it's little things they might do. They might not interact as much. They might not want to text back. No calls, this and that. Because like when I'm playing tag. It's a long time tag. You can't escape it. Like I know what I'm doing and where things should go, right? So playing the game is playing the game. You gotta charge the game when it happens. So when that happens, you gotta charge the game. It happens. You're gonna have someone that like, look, I believe in marriage and kids and family and this and that. And I want it tomorrow and I want it now. And I'm going to do whatever it takes to get it. Now, look, if it don't work out, I get to etch my one off and put you back in. Because look, I ain't technically lose yet. You might have, it might not have worked out for you.
It might not have worked out. And that could be
wiggled out. That could be figured out. So it depends on their situation and what has happened in their life and what their expectations are. Because if they want to move like this and you're moving in the middle, moving slow and being safe, because when you're moving slow, you're being safe with your energy in all reality. You're not trying to.
Yeah, you can't just put it out to everybody and anybody.
Here, take all this. Like, what the heck? My energy is genuine.
Precious.
I ain't giving you all of me.
Right.
I don't even. And I think that goes into physicality because I think a lot of dudes don't realize that's a mistake. You don't need it that bad. It's not Mickey D's. The Mickey D's ain't that good, man. You need a little assistance in another area.
So men, you're saying our fellas shouldn't be so quick
bro.
to go.
And if you don't want your name on the street like that, just you only want to do X, Y, and Z. Yeah, that's not a good look. Because then her friends gonna always look at you like, ugh. like you just want to like chill out a little bit and move a little slower and kind of just say, okay, well, what brand did I build over here? Did I build a positive brand with this girl and maybe get referrals from it? Because what's going to happen is it might not come from that girl right there.
Hey, we seen blessings come in different ways, right?
Yeah, and it might come from a 1, 2, 3, and that person right here made sure. Okay, I don't know any of these people. Fuck all them people. So look, I like to insert myself right here, and I'm raising my hand, and that's a good situation.
Absolutely,
and that happens from this side to this side. Happens both ways. You kind of put yourself in that situation.
Now, Elijah, I feel like a lot of men don't choose patience because of lack of confidence, right? Lack of confidence within, confidence within themselves that they are enough, that they are memorable enough.
To even top on that, insecurity.
Ooh.
Not insecure men.
I don't know how to address that because, like, I'm going to be real. I don't have that as a problem.
That's real.
And I do think that you have to find it in yourself to find out what you're trying to attract, what you're trying to do, who you're trying to, mostly be around and what you're trying to accomplish in your life and what type of women you really want to talk to. Because I think
a lot of men don't know that.
Yeah,
a lot of men don't know that. Like, what type of woman they actually want.
It's nothing wrong with the Cheesecake Factory. Lately people be going at them.
They've been coming at the Cheesecake Factory.
But wait a minute, at one point in time,
that was the spot.
Cheesecake Factory had that sex appeal. It was nice. You used to go to Cheesecake Factory dressed up a little bit. Like, you know what? I got it on me. You know what I'm saying? So it just is one of those things where things change over time. And if they do change, you definitely want to make sure, like, okay, well, this person is good for me. I know what I want. I can get this and that. If I don't, if I'm not able to get that, maybe you need to reevaluate. Like, you keep striking out here because that goes into a different lane of, like, unequally yoked relationships. That's a pet peeve for me. Look, bro.
Not to be equally yoked?
You got no unequally yoked ones. The ones, it's kind of like the ones where you see, like, why is this here? Why are you two? You over there. You two? I'm going to need y'all to, you in her way. I'm trying to why are you standing there, bro? Woo! Like, so unequally yoked relationship, you can always, that's energy. You can feel that out. It's something that like definitely comes on and definitely like really like you can tell like something's either up or something like that, and you can kind of see like, okay, well, maybe this person may not like that person. They're just putting up with them because
that's settling.
People don't talk about it anymore, but people still do it.
Yeah,
and I think the reason why the unequal yoked relationships hit me because I hate seeing a woman kind of use 5-6 years and you just like, dang, you've been doing this for that long?
Mm-hmm.
You get out of that. Like, what are you getting out of it? If you're not, living your life or, doing whatever it is you're trying to do and you're asking for help in a different way, that's not, something's wrong here. Something's not adding up. Something's not clicking here. So maybe just take a break or something like that.
Absolutely.
Here's something interesting, right? So do you feel like, as doing what you're doing, right, it takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of time. We only got 24 hours in a day.
Facts.
This is a fast day today. When do you feel like you know how to separate it when it becomes too much of a distraction? And I think a lot of people don't know how to separate.
Or don't know when something is a distraction.
Something is a distraction, especially when it comes to, the game like that. I feel like a lot of people look at it as like, oh, okay, they're always on it. They're always in the field, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then when a lot of people have trouble breaking down when that's a distraction, when, okay, I can't be the high value man that I'm trying to be because I'm too distracted chasing something that shouldn't be that.
Man, I think focus number one is to, first of all, focus. Before any other thing else you do, focus on what your tasks are to deliver value and to deliver whatever it is you need, whether it's financially, emotionally, physically. and spiritually as well. You have to have those pillars lined up just like that. Okay, I emotionally need to take care of this, financially I need to take care of this, spiritually and emotionally. I need to do all these different things, and physically, I need to make sure that these are all aligned and lined up in the right ways, because I've seen dudes physical, especially in the gym. You got everybody physical at 100. Okay, that's cool, but like financially at 0 is not gonna work.
I get it.
Yeah,
You
like,
can't be.
You can't
all the
look
way
like
with this.
Hercules with no money, because that's like, I don't
get
think
that.
Hercules. I thought he was a god. Like Hercules had a little bread on. He had the gold bricks. He was walking around in gold plates. So and then the next part is the emotions, right? Can you handle your emotions? Are you a public menace? Are you like out here just yelling at people and being a bully to people and stuff like that? That's not going to work. And just having that mentality and being in that personal space like that's important, because I think one of the best comments I ever received was like, "I'm just attracted to your mentality." I really like received that. That was nice. I read that. I said,
"You're doing good."
That's a good one. Yeah,
that's a nice one right there. That's a good win. Because like not just the physical, like the mentality, like what you're actually, your consistency, things like that. Because men that say they want to be high value, person is different. Some men only have the money, but then they have no emotions. They have no physical. They have none of the stuff. They just only have one pillar of each. And typically across the board, a high value man is seen as someone that can cross all pillars. That is like, it's like LeBron James. Like he is literally the king, because you really think about it, he can go home, deal with whatever he's got to do there. He can go play basketball. He can go do this. He can go do that. And that's what he's handling. Someone like Denzel Washington, amazing. He is so good that his whole family is so good. So things like that, those are the archetypes that I want to embody. Something like that, and bring that around, because that is honestly something that it's not easy. You can't just be doing this, doing that, doing this and that, and switch lanes like this. And most people can't do it all, but there are people that have been able to do that. So being a high value man and being able to go from one pillar to the next pillar to the next pillar to the next pillar, and then have your spirituality connect to your physical, your financial, and your emotional, and having all those different things just pushed up, and you can get better at each one of them. It's not to say you're going to be at 99 across the board. I think about it like a 2K My Player way back in the day with the cheat code.
I get you.
You know what I mean?
I get
you. Just max everything out.
Maxed it out.
You got to max it out. But if you just think about it, like maybe rebounding, 99.
Right.
But you can't score.
Can't score for nothing.
You can't shoot? What? I can't sub you in. I'm going to be honest. I don't care if you can get 30 rebounds. If you cannot shoot the ball, I can't play with you on 2K. Right. There's no physical way I'm going to win a game, because this is a game. You want to win the game, you got to play by the rules. You can't win the game and play by your own rules. You got to play by the rules associated to you.
Thanks, man. Elijah, man, I became a better man just from this conversation, okay? I truly feel like this has been nothing short of a blessing, bro.
Facts.
And our viewers here, all right, they need a solid piece of advice from you, because life is hard, okay? Yeah. And the only thing we can do as our weekday heroes is get through the week and enjoy the weekend, right? So give our viewers a wholehearted advice just for them, so that they can feel as if they're gonna be okay. Right?
They will. They will definitely be okay. I think as we go into the new year, guys, look into the new year, take a second to, what I like to do is when I wake up in the morning, I do 5 minutes. I take my first 5 minutes, no phone, anything. I breathe, I meditate. It's 5 minutes, right? If you can't do the 5 minutes, start with 60 seconds.
There you go. Start somewhere.
Start somewhere with just some time away from the phone. That might be stress, because sometimes you look at your phone, that's a bill due. Whoop. Wait a minute, that's a message, that's this, that's that. So let's not do that, and just go right into, start your day with that, And then the next part is like, okay, financially, like what do I need to accomplish this year to move myself forward? What do I need to do inside of my business or inside of my job and career to maybe pivot and do something different, right? Or do something that's more financially effective. That's a key word right there, which is like, you can have your financial understanding and financial knowledge, but if you're not financially effective, you could be making a lot of money, but spending 100% of it. And you could owe money in all these different ways and be upside down. So making sure that you write your goals down, just like it says everywhere else, it really does work. And then the Book of Secrets, which always states this thing of saying what you really truly want every day. I swear before Jesus, I want to go travel. I want to go do this and that. You should really wake up and say, I want to go do this. I want to go do that.
Speak on it, manifest it.
And really believe it, and don't just say it.
Really believe it.
You got to psychologically convince yourself you about to go dig for some gold in the middle of a boat somewhere looking for gold because you want to do it.
Right.
You got to want it. And increasing your wants is the last thing. And don't be embarrassed to want more for yourself.
Ooh.
Because
that's really good.
Some people don't, like if you in a social circle and everybody like, I've been chilling, this and that. It's like, but I don't want to chill no more.
I don't want to just chill.
I ain't trying to chill no more. Look, I got bills, man. I can't be doing this no more. I'm trying to live a whole different life, right?
Exactly.
So, doing that and really saying, I'm not trying to chill anymore. I'm trying to do X, Y, and Z, and having that comfortability to explain, you might get pushback. You probably gonna get pushback more. I'm pretty sure y'all got pushback. Mm-hmm. So look, you're gonna get it, but if that's what you want to do, you do it. You do it and you go hard for it, bro.
Man, Elijah, thank you so much, man. I can't thank you enough.
Yeah.
Yes, bro, this was amazing,
yes.
bro.
Yeah.
Please, you have to like and comment and subscribe after that because that was gold. That was gold.
That's good stuff. I think, it's just all about perspective. You got to be where you want in your life. You got to envision where you want to be in your life. And I think that that's good. And I think, listening to conversations by people, or things that are closer to where you envision yourself, it's always good. Knowledge is power.
Knowledge is power.
Knowledge is wealth. Knowledge is everything.
100%. So. And you got to be confident in yourself enough to want greater and do better.
Yeah.
Like if confidence isn't instilled within you, you won't be able to push yourself forward or past where you are right now. Mm-hmm. You aren't where you are right now, but you also, right, you got to appreciate where you've been, right? And know that there's more to come. Mm-hmm. But that all stems from confidence within yourself and who you are and what you're capable of.
Facts.
Like Elijah said, start your day off right and truly make it part of your routine and see what happens.
Absolutely.
Y'all too, I appreciate y'all.
Man.
Facts.
Man, this was fun. I had too much fun. I don't want to stop.
We can keep going. Keep it. We can go to the next thing.
Oh, you got something for him? Because I got one spicy thing for him. That's it.
Well, go ahead first.
Go ahead. Spice questions. Go ahead. Spice it up.
Who does your fashion, man? Is it just you? Is it really just you, bro? Like,
I'm just out here.
You be fashioning out, dog. Who does your fashion?
Hey,
like,
man,
you really got
to
be
out here. It's just me. It's just me. I put it on real quick. I put this on.
Putting it on, man.
I'm putting it on. I got
just
so
need
much.
to know, you got an inspiration?
I got inspiration, man. You gotta look. I honestly, I forgot my gloves. I ain't even look.
Oh, he's going.
I had the gloves on. I had the gloves on. I was about to come here crazy, but I'm not even gonna lie. I forgot the gloves. I was so mad.
The glove. Okay,
I was like, I ain't got the gloves.
That would have been
crazy. That would have been different. But I said, you know what? I don't have it on me, so look, I'm gonna do it regardless. I was like, maybe I could just go pick up one real quick. I was like, dang, that's doing a lot. But fashion wise, I really just keep it. You gotta know yourself, right?
Gotta
know yourself because. I know one thing. This fit here, bro, I wouldn't put this on somebody else that I know for a fact can't wear this.
Right.
So you got to wear what fits you because I might wear this. Hey, look, I was wearing Skechers the other day. Look, the dad Skechers, bro.
The dad Skechers?
Oh, the dad Skechers. Me and the dad Skechers go hard now. Shout out to Skechers because, look, man, those things, they are like the tanks for sand wherever you go.
Okay.
You put them things on, they work. So
absolutely.
Guess what? Not everybody can pull that thing off. Somebody might put the Skechers on and they be like, dang, that's Skechers? Dang, I'm putting them on. Hey, somebody asked me what type of shoes I was on.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Because another person rocking it a different way, it just looks,
bro. And you know what I mean? They might tie them up differently. Like I didn't have them on like that. So somebody asked, like, hey, what type of shoe? I said, these are Skechers.
Oh no, you got them.
These are Skechers.
I feel that. I mean, you never know you can rock until you try it, right?
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
what I'm telling y'all about this hat, bro. Like this hat,
fire.
it works with me.
That's
I didn't
what
know
I'm saying.
that.
The hat's fire though. See, that's what I'm saying. The hat's fire, and it fits you though.
You feel
That's
me?
what
I
I'm
didn't
saying.
know that
See,
until
I know for a fact I can't put that on though. I know that though. See, you got to
know yourself.
I could put it on. It's not gonna really work. Like, what
Hey, they were thinking he was like Shabuzi at the
Hey, listen.
at the convention.
Listen,
They were like,
see,
listen.
yeah, he was right trying to point at him.
Hey,
He was
I
the
sure
only
was the only
brother
brother wearing a
only
cowboy
brother
hat.
with a hat.
I
out
sure
there.
was the only brother with a cowboy hat. But guess what? I was getting nods though.
Yeah,
Oh, he was. Hey,
I was getting
Nah,
nods.
They were.
You feel me? They give you that nod. That's like the brother. You feel me?
Facts.
Equivalent.
Facts. See, that's fire. That's fire right there.
Yeah, that's all I want to know because he be putting it on. I didn't know if he had inspiration or designer. I didn't know.
I mean, I can't really. I mean, shout out to like Offset, Gunna, people like that, but I don't really go the same direction because my fit is different than theirs.
Yeah.
And I'm not at like the rock status. That man is large, right?
Facts.
So I'm kind of like in the middle somewhere of
Okay.
that. So I kind of
And
got
that's
to
where you
fit.
operate. I
I
get it.
operate in my lane. And I know, the Rock wearing tailored cut suits, and he look like, bro, like his whole neck is out. I'm like, dang, man, you a large boy.
Like, you feel like your body type has a factor to play with it?
It does because I gotta make sure it fits me. Because if I wear, it just depends on the fit. Like I prefer wearing kind of loose, but sometimes if I go tight for a specific reason.
You gotta show some things off. I already know.
It depends on where I'm going. If I'm going with that lane right there, then I gotta go with that lane right there. But if I want to go loose, I'll go loose. Because like loose, it's airy. You can go out, you can do whatever. You chilling, this and that. When I'm with the guys, I'm wearing loose all the time. That's it. But if I want to, show up a little bit,
you know what I'm saying?
I put the jewelry on.
There you go.
There you go. I gotta put the energy right. Because wait a minute, clothing and what your apparel really does, that speaks to pretty much who you want to be. That's energy right there.
That's energy. I don't think people think about that.
People don't think about the display of energy that they're showing right then and there. Because when the first thing in your human body sees is with your eyes. You can see from afar. You see, hey, I see that over there. And you see how they walk. You see how they talk. It's kind of like a girl wearing makeup and a really nice dress and some heels. Like that person's got some energy. They got a little aura around them and this and that. I want to go talk to that person. So,
bro, this was a bomb. This was fire. Bro, this was fire.
Yeah.
This is fire.
Facts.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please like, comment, subscribe. Okay. Stay tuned for the next Vegas episode because this isn't the only one.
No,
I don't think they know that. I don't think they know that.
Stay tuned for Eli, because that's something that
facts.
Man, I think
we got a lot.
I was gonna say I'm interested to see where more of the content you're doing is going.
Yeah,
I'm excited to see where that direction is going.
And I think about it just like each year. You guys set your stuff up. You guys kind of want to make sure. Okay, I want to go here, and here, and I look at it like that. Okay, I'm successful with certain things, and I want to make sure I can continue that track into 25. And now I'm looking at 26. I want to look at like Q1, Q2, 26. Like what does it look like?
Right.
And really, 2030. It's gotta be everything by 2030. I gotta have everything done by then. That's like it's gotta be by then. That's 5 years of time, 60 months.
Right.
So even for y'all, that's 60 months. It's a car note. Think about it. People signing up for 96 months, but they ain't even signing up for their life.
Whew.
Oh, wait a minute.
Real.
You ain't.
That's real.
You ain't signing up for your life.
That's real.
You're not gonna sign up for your life though. But you gonna sign up. You gonna sign up for a vehicle. For a vehicle you can get in a car accident you may not never have again.
That's a good.
That's a great
point.
Wait a minute. That got deep.
Wait a minute.
Got deep. That was good.
We gotta sign up for
life.
To your life. You ain't gonna commit to it. You're not committed to your life, but you committed to that car with the APR at 30,000%. Like, wait a minute, bro. We gotta really think about this. So I think about it like that. Like Jeff Bezos talked about how when he was like the CEO of Amazon and things like that. I know he's off the board and stuff, but he was looking at like, okay, I'm looking at business 2 to 3 years ahead.
Already,
and by a quarterly analysis. And that's how I think about things. Like I gotta make sure that, okay, what am I doing in 2026? What am I doing in 27? How do I want it to look? I gotta write it down a little bit. How much in this easiest thing to say is, okay, well, how much do I want to invest, save, this stuff, whether it's business opportunities or travel, whatever you want to do in your life, what do I really want to do? And how much time will it take? And how do I get there? Because, and what's required? Like, what do I need to do to
I
get
hope
there?
y'all listening. He just gave y'all the keys.
Absolutely.
The keys right
That
there.
was a good comparison.
Yeah,
I hope y'all listen. Like, that was...
Yeah, because it's a lot of people out there that, you know, social stuff. I'm pretty sure you guys know, okay, this person has all these followers and this and that, but no money.
Mm-hmm.
I don't subscribe to that. I think that, you know, you should look at, okay, well, what audience have I built? Because you may have built up an audience that is not monetizable.
Right.
A non-monetizable audience is not a good audience, because then you're just talking to, you know, air. You're talking to people that
You're doing it for the gram.
you literally are doing it for the gram. like, man, you sitting in the crash dummy seat, no seatbelt. You're just driving in that crash seat, just bing. Like, what the heck, man? You gotta maybe think about, like, instead of the numbers like that, like, what can you actually do with those numbers and things like that? And I don't think they're not subscribing to that. And some people aren't comfortable saying, I really want to go for X, Y, and Z. I want to be in this seat. You guys may want to do Club Shay Shay. You guys want to push to continue to move up.
Absolutely.
And continue to
Oh, yeah, we're going to be future guests on Club Shay Shay.
Yeah.
You feel me? And he's going to come on here,
and
too.
that's what I'm saying.
He met Shannon Sharp. So that was like a prophecy already. Like,
man, he's a great guy. He goes, well, I don't know, I can't say what gym he goes to, but he goes to a gym out in Vegas a couple of times here and there. But you know, and you know, he's a great person and this and that. But you know, being able to understand, okay, I need to do certain things to get there. Even he'll say that himself. You got to work. You can't just, you know, like you gotta one step at a time, brick by brick, and build up whatever it is you're trying to get there. And then as you turn into the next session, okay, what do I need to do? How do I need to get there? What is required? I'm willing. And then how far are you willing to go to get there?
Okay.
Because
what are you willing to sacrifice,
you
right?
know what I'm saying? Like, if you are willing to work the same amount of length, and if you're willing to work very hard at it, you can get there. But at some point, if you're talking to yourself saying, I only want to do X, Y, and Z. Like, for example, like some women may say, I only want to just get married, have a decent home, and have some kids, this and that. But some people may say something different. Like, I want to have a certain lifestyle that requires X, Y, and Z. Whether, you never know. Some girls might say, I want to get in helicopter flights and be with a billionaire, this and that. I'm not a billionaire, ma'am. So look, you're talking to the wrong guy. You should go over there, and I don't even know who you're talking to. But like, in our reality, like, you know, setting that up and being honest with yourself, okay, like, it's okay to say I want certain things. It's okay to kind of, you know,
want better for yourself.
Want better for yourself. And we live in a world saying you want better for yourself might not be something that's well received for a lot of people. It's like, because maybe it's insecurities, or maybe it's just saying like, well, why do you feel that you want to do X, Y, and Z? Why do you feel that you need to do this, and that? So, you know, those are things that you really gotta kind of think about and kind of, you know, take a second on and say, okay, what's
one thing, before we close out, what's one thing you know you will accomplish in 2025?
Growth.
Come here, my brother. Come here. Come here, because that was just straight to the point.
One word. That's it.
Actually, and that's a guarantee.
That's guaranteed. I can guarantee it. So, well, that is it. That's not even. I'm thinking about it now because I'm thinking about it in my head. I know what I need to do and how I want to do things. So I just gotta do the work. That's the thing. That's the harder part, is doing the work. Once you write down your plan, then you gotta execute. Execution. You ain't. Wait a minute. Some people can write the plan and architect. You know, they can architect everything, but they're not executionists. They get easily distracted. Oh, wait, the club.
What was I doing?
Hey.
She just texted me. Oh, wait, I was doing something, but that doesn't matter.
Her text mattered more.
That's what I'm saying. So, and those people, it's hard for them. It's hard for a lot of people to, when they say lock in, the words of wisdom have gotten out. racehorse yourself and race dog yourself to quite literally not see or hear anything else. It is not to say you can't have friends. I don't know why people say that. It's just when you're focused on something, do the task first. Just get that done.
Yeah.
Then do the next task. Because some people kind of do switch tasking or multitasking, whatever. Just do one thing at a time really good. I think it's better to do one thing really good than to do 12 things half or almost poorly. Like, just do one thing at an A quality, the next thing at an A quality. Yeah, man. So.
Facts.
Well,
this was, bro.
That's good. That was
good. Good, man.
Well, I think, you know what? Should we close out with the tune?
Oh, you already know. Because you know it gets serious. The fun as the week gets done.